right, Coach. Thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he...
on too. It's our injuries on this week. Hello. Alright. Alright, so what's up, future Ultras on the squad?
That's the 25
back at
yard
it
line.
again. Got another Maddden 20 franchise league gameplay.
Ready. AC game. Leo.
Formations, man. I hate him.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell.
I hate him, man.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Yeah,
they tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Like a tackle.
3 here as he's out to the 30.
When we talk about
I thought
Luke
they
Kuechly,
color rushing.
you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Sure is making a lot of audibles.
Off the play fake. Ball sliding out of the pocket. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. And sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game.
As y'all can see in the comments, if y'all watching,
so
Coach B is in the building.
That's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw on second down. Ball. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Right there, I let him have that because I didn't want to get that first down, number 80.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
my ability to make
the
a
defense
tackle
was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
See if we can get this stop. Oh, what?
This might be a first down.
What?
The line that jumped that time.
This drive is already food.
No,
Just
that's a
based
great
off of that. This
observation
drive is
because
food.
most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level.
Dang, they hit my man up.
That was play number
Great.
7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Look at me. Go.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell.
Oh, he had to do my
Nice
man
job
like
to break
that.
the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third
Just
down
do my
and 2.
man like that. I'll keep playing. I should run commit, but I'm not going to.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. He'll get the first
Come on,
down
Luke.
and more inside the 20.
Alright, see what kind of game this is going to
Touchdown, Patriots. Le'Veon Bell. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
You ready?
It's a tight end or fullback over there.
Going to give this time to the tailback.
Let's
They'll
go.
have a first down past the 40.
That stick
There he
work.
goes left
That
side.
stick work.
Touchdown,
Ooh.
New Orleans. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now on the season
19.
as his guys are on the board.
Yeah, I've been
here
running
in
the
this
ball
first
way
quarter.
more this season than I've
The
ever ran
extra
before.
point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team is scored.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, today,
7-7 here as the
this
kicks
game this
away.
week, Marshall Fultz,
Fielded about a yard
he has the
deep.
opportunity to become a superstar X Factor today. If he get 4 touchdowns
Pretty good return
or
here. He'll be stopped inside
200
the
yards.
25
Yeah,
at the
200 yards.
24-yard line.
But, like I was saying, we already know what we wanted to do on offense. I probably can call it, pistol strong slides.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
If y'all can hear him in the background, Coach B is in the building.
Smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about
This
that.
man offensive line
That's what
is
they want to do.
killing.
That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On second down, Johnson.
I'll have 4-6.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ball.
Ooh,
Under
dude
a
got
heavy
burned,
rush,
son.
and down he goes. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
If he run the ball.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Sleeping on them.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Ball over the middle and into the
Man,
hands
why
of
should
his
the
receiver,
enforcer hit him?
And he
Come on,
slips
Kendall.
up past the 45 before being tackled.
I'm about to die, too.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the
You said
football
spread your
and give the
linebackers.
quarterback a really nice target.
You ain't cooking him. Got that universal over there.
Under 10, under 10,
It's alright.
10.
I don't believe it.
Off play action. Ball. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls
Universal.
incomplete.
We'll
It'll
take
be
it.
second down.
You ain't cooking him.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
61, matchbox, right, shoot.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
It's alright. I don't believe it.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Now a fake on
Put
the
him over
give here
there.
as they try the run pass option. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for
Some
it
move the
pretty
linebacker
good.
over too.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set
Yeah,
of downs.
I committed to the
These
fans.
two teams all tied after 1. A first down carry here for Johnson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them
I'm
up
about
with a
to use
2nd
your
and
stick
3.
count.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Watch me.
Back to the ground. This time with
this.
Bell.
Dude.
And that play is
I was
blown
ready for that
up, losing
RPO to
yardage
come.
back at the 35. It's a
Obama
loss
for
of
Bo.
2, now 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit
They got half
surprised by what
check.
we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
And allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. New England on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw.
Oh, he close.
Ball.
This
Screen
dude
to
called a
Bell.
where this play called.
Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
They dialed up the screen pass
I know
on
it's smart. I'm
third
just
down,
saying
and
it's
for a
weird.
second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And his kick is good.
Ain't that way.
Just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they take the lead here now at 10
Let's
to
go,
7.
Marshall.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's
Just
go ahead and break out
demoralizing
some of the
doing
old
that for
chestnuts
sure.
here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle.
Get the extra
No big
yard.
plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean? Break out the just because you break chestnuts?
Is he
I'm
ready?
not sure
Is he
about that part. Let's
prepared?
go with why they said that. I have no idea.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
You blew that up with the quickness. Then he's in quarter defense. Alright, I'm sorry if I got this going.
Warner from the gun. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
When you don't need it, when you need it to bounce.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Makes the ball bounce 10 yards.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
I'm ready for him to pass the ball. Don't care. I'm running on the side of it.
Johnson running right. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Ball.
Oh, let's go, Dan. Let's go, Dan.
Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Now a give left side to Falk. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Falk.
Yep.
And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 81 yards. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. Let's see if we can get it done.
18 big yards on that one and a New England first down.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
On 1st and 10, Ball steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Look at me. Go. On the ball.
Looking to throw. Ball flush to his right. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On third down, here's Bell. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, Ball. He will find Winslow. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. In for the score. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Warner. This is Johnson. He's got it. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I thought I'd be totally 100 yards.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I can't.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense.
The
defense coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands. We want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Still tired, dude. We got something for you. Come on, quarters.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
They've been running well all game, and why not? Those big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Warner to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, I had triangle.
He's going deep for Brown. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
I thought the safety was going
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. On 1st down, Bell. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
The way he run the ball is so weird because he'll like do all the little slow cuts.
Linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Bell. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. 3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now they'll try to sweep with Bell. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Le'Veon Bell. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Give me that. Oh, I almost had it. Oh, he missed him.
And this is no good. Boy, that didn't even get there. Not a good effort at all. And our score remains the same.
It's 17.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. That'll net 7 yards on the ground, but it'll leave him with a healthy distance still to go on 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Gator. Pilot, 64. We take a win. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for the Saints. 48 yards on the ground. Again, he finds an opening.
I tried to dive. You saw it?
Down at the 1-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. You hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in
What, you want me to run straight?
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side.
I tried to dive.
But part of me wonders.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year as they are able to cut into that lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Operating from the gun, Warner. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go.
218, chop. It's just me and you.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
I got your help on the inside.
They'll go again with Bell.
Just make a tackle. Thank you.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
I thought they was going to be
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Even if I can work out of something.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Leo. Check 26, check 26.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson.
I tried so hard to hit stick in
but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one and a New England 1st down. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
A 1st down carry for Bell, but he'll work forward for only about a yard. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Fair. Check 31. Check 24. Hey, Charlie.
It's universal coverage, I believe.
Off the play fake. Ball.
Yep. Come on, Harrison. Come on, Harrison. Let's go.
Too much
I believe
Harrison.
I believe.
3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but
Run that
let's face it,
corner
that was going to be a
out
tough
again. I
catch
bet
all
you
the way
picked
because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. New England on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9.
Run that screen, I'm picking it off. Run the screen, I'm picking it off. Dang it,
Back to throw. Ball. That's complete. It's
I'm unfakeable.
And
How
he
you
can only
feel?
get this to the 42-yard line.
Take your field
and that
goal.
is not near enough. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Nope, not going on sides. Don't care. Jesus.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score
He
will
hit
stay
one before.
right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
60 Dior to you.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh.
He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
He huffing and puffing. He huffing and puffing.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Remember that. Long money keys. Long money. He ain't see screen.
On 1st and 10, Warner.
Ooh,
Try and set up the screen. It's complete.
5-4, yes, sir. I'm gonna have to go for 2 right now.
Only a yard and it's
If I
second
score,
down.
I'm gonna have to go for 2.
They only got a yard out of that last completion.
Just hold on,
and that makes this 2nd and 9. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
Drag.
From the gun on 3rd down. Warner and Ingram holds it in. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Yep,
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
There. Get there.
Score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What?
A great play.
Come on,
there.
your quarters defense. I want
touchdown of the
to.
season, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
Marshall got to get it done.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion
Think here,
attempt
coach.
still to come.
Not you.
They'll try and run
I'm not.
in.
I'm not you. Freddie got scared for a second. You heard me pause.
Now tied here on the board.
Saw that man come up cut.
The kickoff now all even here in this 4th quarter.
Let's go defense. One stop. Force the fumble right here. Y'all don't gotta worry about it.
Deep.
Force the fumble right here. Y'all don't gotta worry.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Before you. Ooh, picked the wrong one for this.
First down as they begin the drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field.
Make a tackle.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
32 Jeff Arm. 32 Jeff Arm.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh,
It's Bell,
no.
and an alley to run.
Yes.
And they nearly get this
Oh,
all
my.
the way to
I overshot
midfield,
it.
breaking down at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back.
Die.
Puts it right
You
in the
gonna
perfect
tackle
spot.
him? Really,
Great
Bobby?
mesh
You don't
point
want to tackle
by
me
them.
every time.
The timing on point,
Dang
the
it,
run
man.
even better.
The 10-yard pickup.
He gonna
and
run
it's
the
enough
clock
for a
out
Patriot
now.
First down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Don't care.
Hey, nice seven. Tight dog. Hit it.
On first down, Bell.
Come on, make the second time.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Saints
Kicker been
gonna call
pitiful
the
right
first of
now.
their
I'd rather
timeouts
Loki.
as they'll talk
I'd rather have
things
him kick
over
out his
prior to
field
this
goal.
upcoming second down play.
Should come out different.
They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I'm saving this one time out just
Now
in
we'll get a
case.
quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
It's like 70 yards,
Big
65
play
yards or
coming up.
something.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Ooh, I love this. I know what he's trying to do.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Pressure drop off.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will
What you
stop
gonna
with
do,
just 70
buddy?
seconds
What
left
you
to go in
gonna
the
do
game.
when they come for you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna kick that field goal?
So
He
the field
kicking
goal
it.
unit
Oh,
is
this is the
on
field goal he
field,
hit before.
as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And this one is right down
Hey,
the middle.
man. Should have
And with
blitzed.
a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick
Let's go
right there,
offense.
giving the lead
He gonna
in the
come out in
fourth,
quarters,
but
and that's what he
there
wanted.
is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon?
Maybe,
Post-game
maybe
will tell
not.
us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how
Not
we'll
today.
analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
He don't know
The
what
Saints
to come
offense on
out
the
and
field
I
ready to
ain't
get their drive
running
started.
inside
They're
zone.
only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these
They
situations.
practice this all the time,
They
don't
practice
they?
it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases,
Go
the
get
great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Dang it. He's tired. He want the ball. Regardless, he's still an X Factor, so no matter.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots.
He came
on
out,
third
quarters.
down.
Yes! Right through the middle. Right through that
They'll
gap.
give it
Right through
here
that
to his
gap.
running back.
Blocked
And he
him
will
into
get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice
game
tackle
over.
coming up from his free safety spot. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Still X
That's
Factor.
the
No matter.
definition of a do-or-die play, but they keep this overtime session going with a first down. However, we were treated to really a